Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, make sure you click like and subscribe. If you've been here before, hit the bell so that you know when I post new content. So, what does it take to be a good ally to the autistic community?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Last week, I asked you guys a question on my Instagram, and it was, what does it take to be a good ally to the autistic community, or how to be a good ally to the autistic community? And I got lots of really cool answers that I'll be showing on the screen, but a lot of you were saying things like, actually listen to autistics, actually hear us, and that is like the most basic, perfect response, and I love it. Because it's true, actually listening to the community that you want to be an ally to is so important, but unfortunately, when it comes to the disabled community, it's a step that many people skip. I really do want to thank all of you guys so much for answering my question and for letting me share it on my YouTube channel. So, let's get started. How can you be a good autistic ally? A simple answer to that a lot of people don't seem to do is actually listen to the autistic community. As I had said before, actually talking to us and hearing what we have to say is a very important part of being an ally that most seem to skip. In fact, you can't actually be our ally if you don't take time to actually listen to us. The next part of being an ally is amplifying our voices. If you listen and then change nothing, then you still aren't acting as an ally. Speaking over us or for us isn't something you should be doing either. Instead, you need to be taking the info we share and use it to help our community and to make changes as well as to relay and share the info to other people. You also need to change your own behavior and try to do better. If you had been doing something that you didn't know was harmful and someone showed you the harmful thing, try to do better. Same goes with being an ally. If the people you're an ally to point out something you are doing is harmful, apologize and try to do better. Another awesome way to show support is by taking time to learn how to best communicate with the autistic people who you interact with. Having patience and allowing us time to process what you said and what we want to say is so important. The autistic community needs true allies that are willing to help make our voices heard. Allies can make our message more widely known and help us advocate for ourselves in difficult situations. Here is an excellent example of good allyship. In April 2020, the autistic community was being ignored by Nickelodeon after they had made posts in support of Autism Speaks. We were trying all that we could to reach out, and we got help from an advocate in the LGBTQ+ community, known as Raindove. Raindove not only saw our struggle, but also tried their best to help us make our voices heard. This was an excellent example of allyship, and I really appreciate their assistance in trying to help us. Another example is my mom. She asks me about how I feel on certain topics about autism and listens to what I have to say on it. She also makes sure she takes action and does her best to change any possible harmful things she may or might have been doing. She makes sure that my voice is heard as well as the voices of my other autistic siblings. Unfortunately, there are many bad examples of allyship everywhere for the autistic community. Bad allies are more common than good ones. There are many harmful charities that silence autistic voices and many companies that ignore us. Companies like Walmart, who are completely aware of the neurodiversity movement, choose to ignore the voices of the autistic people and continue to support Autism Speaks and use puzzle pieces to represent autism. If companies and charities want to be helpful and be true allies to the autistic community, they need to have autistics in leadership positions. Listen to the voices of the autistics they are working with, and have autistic board members. Also, please don't go buying autism merch from big brands or charities. Buy from autistics. There are so many autistics who own small businesses, and oftentimes they sell autistic pride merch. It's so important that allies show support in all the best ways they can. Learning about autism and learning about autistic traits can help you be a better ally. The more you understand about us, the more you can relate to us and help us advocate for ourselves. Please try your best to learn from good sources. Talking to actually autistic people or going to charities that are actually ran by autistics, like the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network or Communication First, can help you be the best ally you can be. Also, having an understanding that no autistic is the same is the best thing you can do, because assuming that all autistics are going to be just like each other is not a sign of good allyship. It shows that you are still not willing to hear autistics' voices, and you invalidate them by telling them, oh, you're not autistic because you're not like so and so. We don't want that. We want you to understand that all autistics are different, and you meet one autistic means you met one autistic. No autistic is exactly like the other. We are all our own individual people, and we all have our own individual challenges. Understanding this will help you be a better ally. This is such an important topic because April is Autism Acceptance Month, and that is literally just around the corner. I want my audience to be the best prepared to be a good ally for April. Typically in April, people use the color blue and they wave puzzle pieces all over the place, and that is something the autistic community has been trying to fight against for a long time. We want true acceptance and true assistance and true advocacy for ourselves. We want our voices to be heard, not the voices of other people who are trying to speak over us. So this April, I'm doing a video series about why the autistic community doesn't like the color blue, doesn't like Autism Speaks, and doesn't like the puzzle piece. So this April, please listen to autistic voices. Don't light it up blue, go red instead, light it up gold, and support autistic-owned businesses. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I make a new video every Monday, and I go do live streams every other Saturday. Well, that's what I typically do, but last Saturday I wasn't able to, so I'm going to do it this Saturday, live stream on Instagram. I'm excited to see you there. If you like my content, please don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you guys this Saturday.
Is this working?